Super Mario Sunshine The Ride contest submission sent in by one of our Discord expert builders, Zanatu Belmont. And here he says, hello everyone, for the video game contest I decided to go with Super Mario Sunshine. I consider Super Mario Sunshine to be my favorite of the franchise and got super excited about recreating Delfino Plaza. I worked on this for the last week and a half and I've put in around 2,100 pieces. The main attraction is the Isle of Delfino Adventure launch coaster that goes around the island. Mario and Peach decide to make a gateway to Isle Delfino and take a nice long break out of the sun. Bowser, of course, hears their plans and gains powers through the island's shine sprites scattered throughout to cause havoc on their vacation. The islanders have supplied Mario with a trusty device called the Flood, which can adapt to many different scenarios Mario might come across. Can Mario and his friends find a way to stop Bowser from disturbing the island any further? I notice if you wait for a few seconds before the view cam train leaves the station, the music syncs very well for the top of the mountain section. I prefer riding in day to see all the Mario characters and many special effects. A Ferris wheel named Frontier is also on the island, so the mechanic isn't needed for repairs. Cap the guests at 1,000, also keep the frame rate from dropping too low. Ride stats are all green and almost 1,400 prestige. We were given the option to use items from the workshop, but I chose to make everything myself. I would like to give a shout out to R Pieces for suggesting a decor piece I never knew about that made a big improvement. Thanks again. I'd like to know what that was. Leave a message down in the comments below and let us know what that big improvement was. Alrighty, here we are, everybody, at Delphine Plaza. Quite incredible here. We will check it out further and talk about it more once we have ridden the coaster. So here's a look at the stats. We have a 7.7 excitement, 5.25 fear, and a 1.55 nausea. Here's a look at the rest of the results if you want to see them. And let's jump on into this. right, that is a ton of fun. Really well done, Zanatu Belmont. Let's talk about it. Where to start? So Mario Sunshine. Let me talk about Mario Sunshine for a sec. So I love the Nintendo games. I grew up on Nintendo games, and there must have been a stage in my gaming career or gaming life where I kind of switched off of Nintendo games. And I think Mario Sunshine was kind of like my turning point. I had the GameCube. I was playing GameCube. But at the same time, it was kind of competing with, I think, my Xbox and different things like that. I think I even got my first computer around that time. So I remember I had Mario Sunshine, but I never really beat it or got into it. I remember being a little bit confused by the new characters that they introduced. It felt very not like the Mario universe. And as you said here, like Mario's on a vacation or something, and that's what's going on here. Looking at this creation now and thinking about it now, I wish I gave it a better chance. Because I remember flying around with those water jets and doing a lot of the like activities in the game and what you could do with that water pack. And I remember that being a lot of fun. And I was like, I could see myself really enjoying this game. However, I think I was just at a certain age or a certain time where I didn't have the patience anymore to get collect all the stars and do all the things, because there's so many new great innovative games on the horizon, and I was venturing off trying so many new things, especially playing with a new PC, Xbox. I think we had Halo around the same time. I'm not exactly sure on the timeline, but I know I was definitely preoccupied with trying out new styles of game and new up-and-coming genres, where Mario kind of was something that I've played so much and so often, especially with Mario 64, getting like all the stars and stuff, that I probably just didn't have the energy to do it again. However, I kind of regret that now, because this does look like it would be a lot of fun, and what I remember playing of it seemed like a lot of fun. But I remember this Delphine E Plaza, whatever it's called here, a Delfino Plaza, and it's a very vibrant, fun place, kind of a vacation spa. You nailed that. It brings back memories now just looking at it. And what's interesting about your creation here, we've talked about this in the past, some people just want to do a really good coaster themed with elements, colors, and things like that nature around the coaster. Some people have built a section of a game and then had the coaster take you through it. There's also the element of storyboarding, telling an experience of the game that you're trying to recreate, start to finish. What's interesting is you've done all three of those things. The coaster itself was fun. It was a fun exploration coaster that took us around the island. It was very smooth, and it was a good ride. The colors of the coaster itself, the red, yellow, and blue, feels very Mario. I love the vibrance of the track. And then you also built the island, and it took us on an exploration. The third element that you've added in there was storyboarding. We see the character. He's captured Princess. Mario's on his way. You nailed the little details on him and his little flood thingy, and you can see him. He's on the boat and he's sailing off, and you're telling it like kind of like a storyboard, section by section. He gets to the top. They have a little battle. Princess falls. Mario saves her. It's all a lot of fun and very cute. And then we have the ending where they're all happy, chilling in a hot springs with enjoying their vacation. So you have a beginning, middle, and end storyboarding around a really fun coaster that's also built into the universe of the Delfino Island. You've captured all three elements of what could be done in the video game coaster contest, and I think that deserves some brownie points there, because you definitely went above and beyond, creating a scene from your game, a good coaster, and storyboarding it all the way through. So a very strong submission in my opinion. You hit all the different elements, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that are biased and love the Super Mario Sunshine series, and they'll just vote for it because they love the vibrance that you've created here. Aesthetically, you nailed it, and that alone is one of the elements to this contest. The contest was also about creating a good coaster, which I think you did here, and you also integrated story. So a very, very strong submission through and through, and hats off to you, Zanatu Belmont, for such a great creation here. So I got no feedback for you on this one. I think you did a superb job. Yeah, we're going to end it off there. So if you guys enjoyed, be sure to keep an eye on the community tab so you can vote on this creation for getting in the top 3, and that's going to do it for this episode of Coaster Spotlight. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more daily Planet Coaster videos, and if you'd like to support the show, you could do so by becoming a patron. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you in the next contest entry. Bye now.